Hey guys, what's up? BTC Man here. Just doing a quick rundown of the latest news in the HYIP industry going on right now, and going to talk about some programs that are paying and going well right now, some new programs that just started, and also some programs that just ended and are no longer paying out. So stay tuned. All right, first up is ambis, and I've talked about this one endlessly on this channel, and it's up to 45 days now, running strong, and I've done 3 rounds so far, and of my investments, I have made $83 US, and roughly translated to 119% return on investment. Now, I have not run all 3 of these at the same time, and I haven't run them continuously. I've done 3 separate investments that I've let run for short amounts of time. But I mean, if I would have had a longer plan for this program, I think I would have made a lot more. It's pretty it's pretty remarkable how long this program has been running. So Ambi's still going strong. The next program, Bitlake, that I just did a video on a few days ago, is now 4 days old. I joined on day 2, I believe. So now I just received my third accrual, and I was in with zero point zero 0.03 Bitcoin as my active deposit. So I'm getting 10%. This is a 10% program. I've gotten 0.003 every day, and this is my third accrual. So I want to do a withdraw for you guys, and let's see if it goes through. 0.003 request confirm. All right, it says it's processed. Now let's go to my Coinbase wallet. Oh, got an email there from Bitlake, and so far has not shown up in my wallet, but it should. Let's do a refresh right here, and there it is. Just showed up right there. So there you go, 0.003. This is the one I just did right now. So Bitlake is currently paying, and I'm now at 30% return on investment, almost a third of the way to break even point, and hopefully this one continues to run well into the profits. The next program that I just joined yesterday actually is similar to Bitlake in that it pays out a high yield per day. It's called CCM Limited, and this one I just received an accrual from 0.0027 Bitcoin. I have an active deposit of 0.03. So this will be my first withdrawal. So I'm doing it here live on camera for you guys just to see if it goes through. Bitcoin withdraw amount 0.0027. Alright guys, I'm back and had to look for that security code. You create one at the beginning of your account. You also have to make sure you add your wallet address, because they don't walk you through doing that at the beginning of your account either. So once I did both those things, put the amount that you want to withdraw, click proceed. Alright, everything looks good. Proceed. And your withdrawal request was processed successfully. And withdraw again. Alright, so they don't give you a batch number or anything. I wonder if you go to transactions if that will show. Nope, it says completed withdrawal. So let's go ahead and click on that. And here's the batch number. Okay, so you can go ahead and copy that just in case, but right now I'm just going to go back to my right now I'm going to go back to my wallet. As you can see, Bitcoin price is surging right now, up $160 from yesterday. That's really awesome. Alright, so as you see right here, it has shown up already in our account, 0.0027 Bitcoin. That's the one that I just withdrew from CCM Limited. And so this is a confirmed paying program, and I'm in it so far. This is my first accrual, so I'm at 9% return on investment. Hopefully this one goes well. If you want to join any of these programs that I've listed as paying, whether it be Ambis, Bitlake, CCM, or the next one I'm going to talk about, all the links will be in the description below. And my offer still stands as far as I will return to you 50% of what I get from your referral commission on your first deposit, but you have to request it within 24 hours. So if you guys do end up joining, remember, if you email me, my email will be in the description below as well, what your username is and what your wallet address is, so I can send you half of the referral commission that I get. It's, I believe, 5% for every single one of these programs. So you'll in turn be getting 2.5% of your investment. I'll send it back to your address, but you have to request it within 24 hours of the time that you make your first deposit, and I'll only be doing it for your first deposit. So just throwing that out there for you guys. Chest Wallet is the next one that I'm going to talk to you about. I actually joined this one a few days ago. Now, what's interesting about this particular site and program, they launched back in June 27th, but it was a quiet launch, and they were a sleeper program for about a month. Now, what that means is that they did not have any of this polish, no colors. Their website was bare bones, and it was meant to only serve a few investors. And the reason that sleepers exist, and the reason they did that, is they wanted to rack up a few days, several weeks before they actually did their real launch, which was about a week ago, so it would be more appetizing to initial investors to see that, hey, this program has been up, running, and paying for a month. So to instill more confidence to their new investors once they did their real launch. That's what a sleeper program is, and that's what Chest Wallet did for the first month of its existence. And back about a week ago, the program woke up, meaning they added all of this color, they added some more attractive plans, and as we go to their homepage right here, you'll see that their plans are as stated right here. Obviously, the one that's most realistic is the novice plan, which pays out 0.11% hourly, and that translates to 2.64% daily. As you saw with my as I log back in once again, as you saw with my deposit, it was 0.04, and I've accrued a balance of 0.002024, and I'll be making my first withdrawal for you guys here, because the withdrawal threshold is actually 0.002, which I've noticed some other programs doing this as well. They're bumping up the withdrawal minimums, which is not necessarily a good thing, just because it makes you want to invest more money so you can reach your withdrawal threshold quicker. And two, if you do invest modest amounts of money like I do, you'll have to wait longer before you can withdraw. So it's not good for the investors, but I can definitely see why the program administrator would do something like that. So let's click proceed here, and let's see if this withdrawal also goes through. Your withdrawal request was processed successfully. It looks like it's the same kind of mechanism that CCM Limited, the one that we just withdrew from, uses, where they don't show you the actual batch ID and all that information right there. So you have to go, yep, it says completed withdrawal. It looks like the very similar kind of setup. It looked exactly like this on CCM Limited. So I'm going to copy that just in case it doesn't show up here. So we'll go ahead and click refresh, and there it is right there, Chest Wallet. And this one is a piggy bank as well, folks. If I didn't mention it earlier, you get these smaller daily returns, but you can also withdraw your entire principal minus a 5% fee after a certain amount of time. And I believe on this program it's 24 hours, but you can double check that with the FAQs. I'm pressed for time right now, so I have to sort of race through the last half of this video. But the last half is a very important half because I go over now the programs that are no longer paying. Either they just stopped a couple of days ago or sometime this week. And one of them is Core Plus. I was not invested in this program, but just want to get the information out there to you guys in case you were thinking about investing in it, or you've heard from people or they're trying to get you to invest in it. Core Plus is no longer paying, so please do not invest your funds in there. Endless or global, and look at all these pop-ups that all these sites are doing nowadays. Very intrusive. Endless or global is also no longer paying. I was not invested in that site, but I was invested in this one. And Unity Petroleum no longer paying. I went over this in a video that I posted yesterday for you guys. They sent out an email saying that there will be payment problems for 4 to 5 hours. Obviously, it went well over that time limit. It is still no longer paying. So, unfortunately, this was a loss for me. Unity Petroleum, I think it ended up making 23.96% return on investment. So at least it wasn't, all of my investment, but still, I was hoping for good things from this program. They had a lot of things set up. I like their floating investment, or excuse me, their floating returns that they had between 4 and 6%. But for whatever reason, they were not able to keep up with it. They are no longer paying. So do not invest in this site. And also AlphaTech, which had been running for about 3 weeks, 21 days, as far as I could tell. I withdrew my funds last week, so I was able to make a modest profit of 116% return on investment. But I know that for whatever reason they had an outage. I did a video on that as well. Hopefully you were able to take my advice in that video and release your deposit. I showed you how to do it. Um, but in case you weren't, this is a loss now. AlphaTech no longer paying, so do not invest your funds here. If in case you see a link, do not sign up. The last one is Euro Insider. I was not invested here, but I have heard that it is no longer paying. So do not invest your funds here. Looked like it was running, says running for 31 days. I believe it stopped paying somewhere 2 days ago or so. So, I mean, these programs that are no longer paying, not necessarily scams. Unity Petroleum and AlphaTech ended up. AlphaTech is debatable whether it was a scam or not. Obviously, if you lost money in it, it was a scam to you, and that's all that matters to you. But if you were to withdraw your funds early in that program and settle for a modest profit like I did, I didn't get scammed, but I can definitely see how people would construe this as being a scam. That's semantics, though. These programs, these were longer term programs, and I don't believe they made their break even point. Like I said, I wasn't invested in them, but look at these. These are very small accruals daily, and I don't think this one even made a month. So definitely, some of these ended up being scams. Um, and that is unfortunate. So if you see any of these programs that I listed right here, do not invest. They are no longer paying. And that's it for me in this video, guys. Also wanted to let you know I now have a Twitter account, and I am going to be posting here sometimes my videos, but also just things that I hear as far as news that goes on. So in case you want to stay up to the latest with the HYP industry, go ahead and follow me here. It's at BTCManOG. I'll also connect this to my YouTube account so you can easily find a link there on my channel page. I'll check you in the next video, guys. If you like this one, go ahead and click the like button. I really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos just like this, go ahead and click subscribe, and I'll see you next time.